All right. So we want, yeah, we have the meat. We're gonna go check. We're gonna go find firewood, not fireworks. Pretty sure those aren't in the game. We're gonna find firewood, and we're going to check for aminals. Oh, hmm. I was thinking, do we want to cook up some, yeah, some of this meat we've been hoarding? Because unless we want to go chase down more flour, we have more meat than we can make Briar House pies. Like our main limiting factor is flour. So if we wanted to, we could just cook up some of that meat so we don't keep dancing around on the edge of losing well fed, which would be again embarrassing to say the least. I see those limbs. I do want them, but gonna be just a littlest bit cautious with our caloric value.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
You sure did, Astrid. Are we getting up there? We are getting up there. Wow. No, well, I would say the odds are probably that we have denuded transfer pass of all non two-legged wildlife. Well, I say that but there were ptarmigans here once, so all non-human life. How about that? Yep, been through here, got those cattail heads. Mm, yeah, so the last time we did a full, full comb through this zone, and actually, it made me realize that I have very much overlooked it. I heard a deer. Okay, never mind that. Yeah, as I say, like so when we did our first like big pass through here, um, I ended up finding not just a bunch of rose hips that I missed, but also 4 maple saplings. So this zone has. I mean, it's not like a place you're going to stay long term, but it has more to offer than a lot of folks might think. Oh, all right, fine. Well, not fine. That's a bad angle from which to shoot. That was just asking for like a shoulder shot and then a protracted chase. I I want this to be one and done. All right. What are we doing? Well, so much for that nonsense. Guess even crouching can only do so much. All right. Well, here we go. Good grief. I mean, thankfully, it's transfer pass, and there's not a lot of places this deer can go, but man alive. We're going to work for our breakfast here. Oh, never mind. It did. Hooray, Archery 5.
A horse.
And that's saying a lot because you love horses? Well, could I interest you in a semi-horse-like creature? Wait, you gave me a simple arrow. I fired a manufactured arrow. Did the game just cheat me out of a manufactured arrow? I sure hope not. That'd be rude. Alright. No Magellan's hype, but oh well.
Come on, little fire.
Alright, so we'll get breakfast, and then we'll really lay into this thing. And yeah, so now we have way more venison than we can make briar house pies, so I don't feel nearly as bad about just chowing down. Okay, yeah, we have the calories. Let's do it. Very nice. There you go. You're going to eat all of that one, aren't you? You know, this 25 calorie shenanigans. There's our girl. Okay, 1435. Let's leave that. We'll get the hide with our hands. Save a little knife condition that way. Okay, so if the deer is back, I guess that means ptarmigans and rabbits could also be back. Let's see, 13, 12. Okay, very nice. Do we have more? We sure do. Got 2 more. Lovely. We probably... No, yeah, we have the fire time. Alright, so let me commit this to memory. Go use this time, we'll drop these off. Oh, right, coal. Well, yeah, we don't need to take coal into the mine. That would be ridiculous. But when we're in the mine, we should also make a point of gathering some coal in, for lighting purposes or what have you. Okay. Um, where's the fat? There's the fat. So if we want to make more oil, we'll have those at the ready. There we go. Some repair materials for when we come back out of the Zoc and our lovely deerskin boots inevitably take a beating from all the toxic schmutz. Ooh, that does remind me though. Do we want to? Yeah, do we want Astrid to strip while we're in the mine? Well, I guess does clothing lose condition faster or slower depending on when it's on your body or say on the ground? I honestly do not know. Okay, 32, 31, very nice. You have nothing more to offer. Yeah, that's not a question I've ever pondered before. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Ellie. I might have to go bother uh, Bash or one of our other TLD sciencers. 45 minutes, that's probably fine. I mean, in 25 days, like, we're not going to have to worry about any blizzards or animal attacks. So the usual things that would degrade clothing are not going to be an issue. So it's just going to be how does the regular wear and tear stack up? So you know what? We'll make good use of this fire. Oh, 10-minute torch pull. You love to see it. Oh, I had a crow feather trying to hide from me. All right, well, this is not great survey weather, but you know what? It's fine. All right, so we got a couple days worth of food off of that dough. So our emergency cattails will remain in an emergency stash for now. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do a quick pass through. I'm gonna check spots where I found ptarmigans in the past. I knew, yeah, so many limbs. But the limbs we can get anytime. Where is he? Yeah, so there's some on the ground, like at the back of the zone, and I know there's a spot up high here where I heard them. Uh, oh, right, here we go. Here's our turnoff. All right. Yeah, I don't think we don't need to go wandering into the airfield or oh jeez. Yeah, we don't need to go wandering into the airfield or Sundered Pass. Right? Really? I wonder what direction you were going to go there. But yeah, so we don't need to go hunting, and I feel reasonably certain the Zoc will give us enough firewood to do what we need to do. Well, but yeah, between there and here. All right, one deer, one rabbit. No ptarmigan yet. But honestly, as I say, from a pie perspective, and we must always keep the pie perspective in mind, we have what we need and then some. So, okay, if I want to soothe my nervous disposition, what we could do is separate out. So 11 pies, that's 5.5 kilos of each. We can count out 5.5 kilos and then set that to one side, and then leftover meat we can allow ourselves to cook.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Because, well, what was it? I was trying to think of other spots we might find flour. We've been to the idle camp in the Zoc. I didn't find any in the head frame building. Yeah, we checked the island cottages and the hangar in the airfield. I hear them. So yeah, unless there's some flour in Sundered Pass I don't know about. Where would that even be? Maybe the lonely cottage. Maybe. I mean, it's a ways away because it's Sundered Pass, but it's like because we're not going to the observatory, so it could be done. Come on. No, gosh dang it. Anyway, it was standing still. My hand would not be still, which is not helpful when you got such an itty bitty hitbox like we're dealing with here. Okay. Yeah, having a craptacular mouse is not helping me here. Of course. Neither is having, the ye olde reflexes and fine motor control. There we go. That's what we like to see. Because you know what it is I'm so paranoid about. It's like so if you the way to hunt the Tarbians is to use the reticle on the bow, but you got to remember, if you're gonna you want to aim low, because it's real easy, even if it looks like you're aiming right at them, it's real easy to miss high, and then not just like one or more of them are gonna spook, and then you're out of luck. All right, you know what? Sure. Hey, and now we can see again. Huzzah! Yes, Astrid's Tum Tum, I know. I'm being terrible to you. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Talk about the bonding. Yeah, and the thing is, like, you kind of really have to, because like the bow is the only reliable way you can take out an entire flock. Because like, I mean, you can use a rock, but then at most you're gonna get one, and then the rest of them are gonna scatter. So, short of getting a wolf to do the killing for you, you do kind of have to, make the bow work for you. And that takes some doing. It takes some learning. Okay, yeah, we're...
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. But the good news is you don't have to go very far. Because I know, yeah... Well, no, actually, I was thinking, do I need to do the cook the Briar House pies outside? Not necessarily. As long as we go...
I'm starving.
Astrid, please, I'm strategizing. As long as we make our water outdoors in the Zoc, we should be fine. Because 50 liters is going to take a while. And I think I'll have to go check when we do our preliminary clear out. But I'm pretty sure we can use the that spot with the rim grill in like the little service area along the rail tracks. It's it's technically outside, but it'll still be like wind covered and well, it'll be warmer. So the game will think we're outdoors even though we're in a covered area. Let's see, did I get all the limbs here? No, I did not.
Feels like night is coming.
It do be doing that.
I'm starving.
Okay, we're gonna cut it very close here. I am watching that so intently. Hey, if we lose well fed, I very much brought it on myself. There we go. That would have been very much a self an unforced error. There we go. There's 11 pies worth of firewood and then some. So with that done, let me do the thing I talked about earlier. So 5.5. Just grab them all. We'll deal.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, we'll work from the inventory. Right. Sort by weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do one of those. Okay. So, over here, this will be our official repository. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a half-ish. Everything else goes over here. Now, rabbit meat. And yes, I do all this knowing I also have more ptarmigans and rabbit on me at the moment. Okay, here is the cooking part. Sort by weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm not going to be able
5.
to carry this load for much longer.
We're literally dropping stuff as you speak, Astrid. Okay, now the rest can go over here. And now, the venison. One, two, three, four, 5, and a bit. Okay. Everyone else over here. Beauty. I tell you what, as long as we're here, we'll deal with these. Well, looky there. Guess the game couldn't resist. All right, that's fine. We'll have some extra light as we do our harvesting here.
No rust suit. I'm gonna fight.
No, don't do that. Why don't you harvest the thing? There we go. There we go. And we are... Yeah, there's our ptarmigan meat. Very good. Oh, okay. I'm hearing the lights. I think the radio's over there. Why am I hearing? No, I'm hearing the lights do the buzzy buzz. All right, we'll grab more of these for future bedroll pairs or trades or both. Lovely. Actually, that's, on that note, just stash these in here. We're not going to be doing anything with those.
Just need to close my eyes.
Steady on, Astrid. You'll get your shut-eye. Oh, I have 51 sticks as well. That might be part of it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We checked the Zoc, we checked the airfield. We're gonna do our due diligence and check. Yeah, we'll check Sundered Pass, but just the cabin, like the right hand half of the zone. You know, with all the road and the timbies and the whatnot, that can just, if there's flour there, I just refuse to acknowledge it. I do not have it in me to deal with that nonsense. Okay, now we have a climb ahead of us, so we're gonna shed any unnecessary. while we're here. That's just kind of an torch. Okay, good. That's all fine. You probably don't even need that many sticks. There. 10 kilos of clearance and then some. Okay. Yeah, I know there's the climb. There'll probably be a wolf or two as we're scooting about. Mm. And I never find the path to Sundered Pass on the first try, which is that's not encouraging. Given again, as I say, Transfer Pass, not that big a zone. Really shouldn't be getting lost. There we go. There's the road. Oh yeah, we might have another bun back here, but if that's the case, we'll catch it on the way back. So we are very much we're locked in. We're focused on task. Okay, not great weather for game. Yeah, even in small zones, fog can be quite disorienting. To say nothing of say Pleasant Valley or Forlorn Muskeg. Oh, crampons on, crampons on. Okay, good. Nope. Okay. Thought I saw a bun. Nope. That was just a. That was just something on my. Never mind. There is a bun right over here. But as I say, we'll check. We'll put a pin in you, and we'll circle back to this later. As in my, yeah. Well, I mean, it also depends though, because like if you're in the middle of Pleasant Valley, absolutely. Like those large, rolling, featureless plains, yeah. But like if you're in Thompson's Crossing, or if you can find a road, it's not as awful as it could be. Ooh, more firewood. Get that later. But in general, yes, I absolutely agree. No, we're not picking up firewood now. If we pick up firewood, it's on the way back. Because yeah, it's noon and we're half tired already. Well, no, we can't. Yeah. I was thinking, what state did I leave that cabin in? But no, it's actually okay. Because we did spend quite a bit of time there. There should be food there, food and water. And we did unlock that back room with the bed. So, oh yeah, Ellie, I'm sorry. There might be some light. Well, no, I mean, okay, some very very light spoilers in the place we're going in Sundered Pass, if that is of a concern. Really, is just about one thing in particular. I do want these rose hips though. But am I going to grab them all? I'm going to forget them later, so yes. You know, if it comes down to firewood or rose hips, we save the rose hips. Oh, you don't? Okay, good. So that I thought I would check just in case. But yeah, so I don't know if you've done like so the tails that come with the DLC. There's basically like one. There's one per region, and where we're going is one of the stops in the tail that's associated with Sundered Pass. But so when if and or when you do check out the DLC, let's say the tails that come with it are a good way. Basically they will, well, they'll do like the kind of like the in-game challenges. They'll take you around to the main points of interest in those zones. So as a way to learn the DLC regions, it's actually, yeah, the tails aren't too bad. You're in the first 50 days of a Voyager run, you plan to do the tails in that at some point. Okay, good. Yeah, solid recommend. Yeah, there's good stuff and lots of good learning to do. But just be on your guard when you do come to Sundered Pass, because there's the local wildlife is a little more unfriendly. Yes, I already answered this question. We want all the rose hips because we burned through a we made 100. Yeah, we made 100 pemmican bars with at 15 rose hips each. So, yeah, you will you'll figure out pretty quickly what this region is about. Okay. Ooh. Speaking of, do I have a I have collected the flasks. I I don't think I have one on me just now. No, I do not. Okay, nope. That's not our turnoff. Yeah, actually, if I remember correctly, the game actually gave me the achievement for collecting all the flasks, even though I'm not 100% sure I actually did. But I'm not gonna say no. Okay, so the fog is not helpful, but so if we stay on this heading, we will find our destination. Ooh, birch sapling. Didn't expect that. Okay, no, that's the edge of the zone. That's a deer. If we see a marsh, we'll know we're on the right track. Yeah, that's a big rock. That's a big rock. Wait, hang on. Are you okay? No, you're just that's just okay. Heck. Well, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I came here, so we have some wandering to do. We want to be careful because we wander the wrong way, we could end up in kitty cat territory. And I'm I want to wait on pursuing the cougar attack achievement until we get to 1,000 days, because that is it's a little high risk for my liking. Ah, here we are. That's what I was looking for. Seedling spring. Is that actually what I want? Did I map here? I did. Okay. Okay, yeah, seedling spring. We're good. Well, no, we're not gonna do it like yeah, we're not gonna do like done and then celebrate with some cougar dancing. But once I have that locked away, then I'll feel more comfortable uh, taking a crack. Because we only have 4 achievements left to go. Like we got 1,000 days. We got the cougar attack. We've got the mine, and then we have the one you can only do in misery. He was kind of yeah. Dunn kind of well, he forced his own hand by not having the rope ready to get out of the mine. But, I mean, he got away with it. Say what you will, but he made it work. Okay, I was hoping to find that wolf that's gnawing on that deer, but you know what? We're just going to let that go. Because this is what we're after. Hello, Bun Bun. Goodbye, Bun Bun. And was I right? I was right. Oh, what we got? Oh, potato. All right, yeah, we got first water. That's perfect. See, this is why I love, having little forward operating bases in every zone. Like the one spot, if you're in a pinch, you can you can find food and water, a place to sleep, repair mats. Okay, did I empty that? I did. Okay, so let's check inside, see if we left a flower here. Um, doesn't appear as such. Oh, there's the tactical gloves. Leave that there. It's just a casual 152 rose hips, as you do. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but all right. Okay, little check. Yeah, we got. Man, we got way more birch saplings than I remembered. Did I leave any food in here? I did not. Ooh, okay. There was a hiccup in the game there that made me a little concerned. No, it's all right. And the answer is no. There is no flour to be had in this abode. Well, can't say we didn't check. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus all this nonsense. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So, was there anything else? Let me. Did I leave notes? Here. Yeah. Well, okay. So now we're at. Oh, nope. 5 merge. There we are. Okay. Wolf meat, no cloth. Okay. Yeah. So, there really isn't anything else worth pursuing here. Because I don't really feel like. Well, I really don't want to go up to the high end. There's good reasons for that. And yeah, the only other built up spot on this side Yeah, not worth. We don't need to hunt this deer, but you know what? It's right there. We're right here. It's going to put its head down and graze. Or not. You! How dare you make me look foolish in front of chat? Who, me? Spiteful? Perish the thought. And see that that one was on me. I I thought I could get fancy. Well, it was still had its head up, and then it did the thing I was waiting for it to do and put its head down to graze, but I shot anyway. So, score one for Hugh Briss. Exactly, Ellie. Definitely first time. What am I gonna do with you? This is what? Ooh, 8.7 kilos for a doe. That's really good.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Bun Bun. Bun Bun. I absolutely reek of death. Is this the point when you want to come hopping up on me? Is it? Also, there's a wolf coming after you. Ah. Are we confused? Come on. Oh, fuck off. God,
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
this has been an absolute shit show.
That smarts a bit.
All right. Hey, you want to die? Come get some.
I think I need to lay down.
Fucking weird. Yeah, all animals are working as intended. So saith Raphael von Lyra.
Ow! Ow!
Fuck all of you. Fucking. This is what I get for just. I'm not having this. Astrid needs to get to bed. And I should probably get to bed before I get any more tilted. Okay. Actually don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any rabbit here, but I do now. Okay. 1, 2, 3 more guts. Let's see, proper rabbit. And a deer. Yeah, it's been a rapidly accelerating day. Oh, I should probably do something about that. Well, here. No. There. Okay. All right. So we checked. Yeah, we got all the flour. Yeah, we got flour out of the airfield. There's no flour in the Zoc, and I'm declaring no flour in Sundered Pass. So on the morrow, we'll just turn ourselves back around. Oh, right. Let me update the notes. So it's going to be 4 deer, that'd be 2 rabbit, and 16 guts. There we go. Now you're fine. Right, so just head back to Transfer Pass. We make our pies, and then once the pies are made, we go into the Zoc, clear a path to the mine, and then we start moving in. All right. Well, yeah, let's get to daybreak. Or I suppose as close to daybreak. What are we? Why are we? Oh, rabbit meat. Right. Okay. Well, here. It's a very orange sunrise.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Well, yeah. We probably played it a little closer than we needed to, but yes, Astrid, you did. There. Right. Yeah, we're not, can't do that just yet. There we go. Okay. I think yeah, we will call that because it is pushing 1 a.m. and I do have to work in the morning. But let's check our journal as we do. So we survived 664 days. Yeah, and we've officially been in transfer pass as long as we've been in Blackrock. Love that. Yeah, we're gonna crank that up too. They want to check. So 664, 862 wolf kills, 36 bear, 11 moose, so up to 17 deer, 44 bun-buns, and 26 ptarmigans. Still no cougars, but we're getting there. Okay. So we are going to leave it there. Folks, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you all being here. I think other than making a buttload of water, I think we're almost in position where we're going to do this mine thing. And, oh my god, is that going to be scintillating gameplay? All right, well, I'll be sure to give folks ample notice so they don't have to watch me partially disassemble a moose hide cloak over and over and over again for 3 weeks. But thanks to everyone for hanging out. Ellie, appreciate you being here. Also, Tina, Goofy, Martian, Raven as well. Yeah, thank you, Shaddies. Thank you, Lurkers. And YouTube friends, thank you for hanging out. We will see you all next time, and bye for now.